Diesel here. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry about that. Um, as you can tell, I kind of sound a little Uh, there will be times that I will try to mute myself, but I have a very bad cough infection. Um, and also I got some sinus stuff too as well. So, but yeah. So I figured we'd do our first farm sim video of 2020. Um, there has been a lot changed on here in Midwest Horizons. It is season compatible now, and so I've just basically kind of going through and reseeding everything with wheat. Um, now, sorry, that's the cough I've been having. I didn't get the chance to mute myself there. I'm sorry. That'll probably happen a lot because just me talking and just whenever I'm breathing at random times, it'll cause me to cough, and so there will be times that it'll just randomly happen. So I do apologize in advance because you could probably hear right there where it kind of has like it's something's rubbing inside my throat. That's what causes me to cough, and it is very very annoying. Uh, I'm not feeling. It's been going on for about a week or so. But I'll finish talking about that in a minute. But this right here, this stand of trees that was there, and this stand of trees that we've had cut before, and in the other places like right here and up here, um, they're there right now and right here. Um, Now I haven't since I got the newer version of this. Like right here, none of the trees are cut here, none of the trees are cut along through here, like I had in the last save that we done a video of. Um, but some of the fields are still the same, like right here. We just don't have this stand of trees here cut. Um, this is done the same, and this up here. I'm sorry, guys. Uh, but everything else is kind of the same here, except for that stand of trees, and same here. But in the newer version of this game, it's like Texar added more trees than before, so there's a lot more trees to cut in these stands. That's why I wasn't spending no time just doing that. I'll probably do it at random times whenever we're waiting on the crops and fields to grow and whatnot. So, but as of right now, that's how everything's looking. Um, Now, I am doing this video. I know I don't have a webcam or anything to do a face cam. Excuse me. But I finally got I ordered a t-shirt, a hoodie, a hat, a beanie, or toboggan, and a 2020 year calendar from this store that's up in Pennsylvania. And they do all sorts of brands and everything like that for equipment. And surprisingly, it's an actual toy store, but they also have normal adult stuff. So I was able to get all of it, and it's all case. So and as y'all noticed, I have changed my YouTube name. I know I've done it before, but I will promise you this time is the last time, because that's kind of what been trying to change all of my gaming stuff to is what basically Diesel Case IH. Um, so alright, we're gonna get him back going again. Let's see where he's at. Okay, I think everything down there has been gotten correct. So yeah, that's another reason why I haven't really done any videos lately since the Christmas specials for ATS and ETS. I just really haven't been feeling 100%. But I would say this though, I'm glad before I got feeling sick, my new case arrived for my computer, and basically got everything in it. It wasn't really that big of a hassle until the end, whenever I was plugging it up and trying to get power it on and whatnot. I had I had a plug in the wrong spot. So other than that though, I didn't need no help with it or whatnot. So, and the next few things that I'm going to get for it will be the new motherboard and CPU cooler, which the CPU is going to be the most expensive. So I think for the one I want is the i9 9900 processor, Intel. God dang. It's around $500 for that. The motherboard I want is made for the i8 and i9s. So I kind of have to get an i9 instead of using my current CPU that I'm currently using, because my current CPU works just fine. It's the 3.6 gigahertz processing speed, so that's plenty fast enough for me. But my CPU will not fit into the new motherboard, as far as I know of, at least from the description. So and I've kind of already built my computer in the PC Building Simulator. I don't know if anybody's played that yet or not. I do plan on doing some videos of that at some point. So now that also too, I ordered a 4 terabyte Seagate Barracuda hard drive. So that's what I got all my games on right now, and then my standard 1 terabyte that I've been on for 2 years. I'm going to use that for my music and movies from iTunes, and then also my YouTube videos that I record. So that way I got a lot of hard drive space dedicated just to videos and everything. So so yeah, I don't know why my dogs are barking, but so yeah, I mean, at the beginning of December, I had a sinus infection. I took some sinus medicine I had for that, and it really felt like it cleared it out. And then about a week or two ago, it was right after I'd done the Christmas special videos, I started getting this cough and everything like that, and then I had some more sinus problems, and so once I got to take some of the sinus medicine that I still got that I didn't take from before, and none of it worked. I took some mucus medicine that didn't really help on coughing up any mucus. So now I actually went to the doctor yesterday because I wanted to make sure it wasn't pneumonia. But from what the doctor could tell me yesterday is I have a bronchitis cough infection. So I don't think it necessarily means I got bronchitis right now, but I think that means I just have the coughing effect that bronchitis has, and that's kind of an infection that people get, which I never knew about until yesterday. So with that being said, that's the reason why I'm coughing so much, is because I got the bronchitis cough. And so, I mean, I could kind of control it depending on my breathing and whatnot. That's why if I'm stopping and it sounds like I'll do a weird breath or two, it's because I'm trying to keep it from where I don't have to cough. I do have medicine for that, and also too, ended up finding out my ears are inflamed because my right ear for several days would not pop, and then once it finally popped, the other ear never wouldn't pop. So um, it's just been one hell of a ride for me. Um, that's the reason why I haven't really been doing any videos lately or whatnot. And I don't know why I'm using a controller right now. I rehooked up my steering wheel and pedals so to use in here, and I just didn't really remember. So, but we're gonna get him working. Um, but yeah, I'm really in love with my new computer case. It's a Next, I guess that's how you'd say it. Uh, which is based on my old case, was made by that brand, but it had an iBuyPower brand on it. This one just has the Next brand name on it. It come with 4 fans. Sorry. It come with 4 fans, and it's got enough storage space on it where I can have up to 5 solid state drives and 3 hard drives. And so the hard drive I plan on getting later on is a 10 terabyte, so I could possibly have up to 30 terabyte of storage space for stuff. I don't foresee myself ever getting that much, but I could have the possibility. Also too, I found the solid state drives I want to get. I want to get 2 of them. They're both 960 gigabyte, which would be total, if I was to get all the slots in my computer with them hard drives or solid state drives, I could have up to 5 gigabyte almost of solid state drive, which is a lot, but I don't think I foresee myself needing that much. But yeah. So I kind of want to upgrade my graphics card, but I kind of don't. Yeah, right now it's not running too bad. It's doing pretty good. I've had to watch that at some points because of the Nebraska map. It'll actually almost max that out. There's been times that it's crashed my game too because it said it ran out of memory space or video memory. So I would like to get an 11 gigabyte graphics card, but I would really like to get a 2080 graphics card, but those will not be easy or cheap to get. Well, it'll be easy to get, but it won't be cheap. So, but so yeah, while this guy's going, while I'm here, I'm gonna kind of, well, come on. Well, there it goes. The yard has changed since last time as well. I've kind of redone everything. We still got the normal shop up there. I'll put it back in the same spot, but we got different sheds around here. Before I started buying everything, I bought 4 9240 case combines, along with 2 quad tracks, 2 Steigers, and 4 Magnums. That was the base I set on this game save, so that way I can copy the save and, add different saves on this map and everything, where I could have some other than just case tractor, case equipment. So, but ended up buying 4 more case combines, so we got 8 combines. We got 4 quad tracks, 4 Steigers, and 8 Magnums. And then we got 3 big buds, We got the Beast parked in here. Here's the Beast. And he's actually got a pretty good bit of hours on it. He's got 7.2 hours. Basically, I went through and plowed every field before I started seeding them. And in this shed here, we park the other big buds. The big bud that's out in the field right now will be parked here, which we're actually going to get in this guy and go to. Because I'm going to finish up going along the side of this field here, and then there's some strips over there next to where the power poles are that need to be gotten. So as you can see, we're on day 4, early spring. We have 15 days. The reason being that I've done that is because we got so much land to do and cover. We needed a lot of days because of trying to get the fields prepped and ready for seeding and everything like that. I'm sorry. And so yeah, so we've been kind of dealing with that. So yeah, but we're seeding wheat and everything right now. I guess as you can tell whenever we were looking at the field map earlier. So yeah, so we're starting off with wheat, and then because basically I'm just resetting. Me personally, what I did was I'm resetting what we're planting. I know I was talking about doing soybeans and corn, but since we're basically actually resetting the save, because I had to start a new save in order to get the season stuff to work, because if I didn't, I don't know if the seasons would have worked properly. On top of that, there was a lot of trees missing. Because I tried doing it whenever with the old save, whenever it got updated, and it literally all the trees that was up near field 65 and 68 were gone. So it was like, yeah, I gotta start a new save. And so with me starting a new save, though, I have not gone through and cut all the trees like we got cut in the old save yet. So I've only cut the necessary trees that needed to be cut out of the way, especially like right here with this little field that's supposed to be right here and has a handful of trees in front of it. I got rid of those. Some of the annoying trees on the edges. There's some trees that he placed that was actually in the fields, and so I had to go through and cut them out and whatnot. Kind of annoying, but so yeah. But yeah, just if it wasn't for the coffin, I would be fine with everything else. So but the coffin ends up severely hurting my throat at times. So but also too, they gave me some oh my gosh, the steering wheel. They gave me some what is it? Shit. Okay, I gotta do the controller right now. I can't deal with this along these trees. Because when the steering wheel's not loose, it's actually got the force feedback on right now. Normally after I exit out of the game and come back in, it normally takes off that. And so I kind of have to do the controller along the edges, which sucks, but So, anyways, but they got me on some antibiotics for the inflamed ears and the coughing, and at night time I got to take some cough syrup that's got some extra juju in it, you should say. I can't remember the name of it. What's in it? Where it has. Actually, I don't know what it. It's got some codeine, I think is what it's in it. Um, and I've been told that shit will knock you out. So I mainly take that at night to help me sleep. It did pretty good last night. Um, I just ended up having some weird dreams last night. That kept waking me up like every hour. But I still had coughs when I woke up and everything like that. So I don't know. I just want this cough to be gone. Because there's actually one time before that I've actually coughed so much that I pulled a muscle in my back before. And that's not fun. That is not fun at all. Because it's hard to breathe. Kind of hard to move around, lift things. So, yeah, it sucks. But, yeah, so. But anyway, so there's a little strip right there that's got to be gotten. But I'm going to go along the edge here and make sure everything is gotten along the edge before we do that one. Because after that, this guy will go to field 116 and seed 116, and then this tractor will be done. This big bud will be done and be able to be put in the shed. So, but I basically alternated tractors. Like the big bud that was parked in the shed that you seen, that's like this one. That one plowed fields. That's the reason why. In the same way with the triple tired big bud, those two plowed the fields, and then this big bud here that I didn't use at first is taking over the seeding position. So yeah, and the same way with the case tractors. In that first shed that I showed you guys, where there was a quad track and a Steiger right down from the shop. Those two that was parked in there, those two plowed the fields, and then the two that's out in the field right now, they are seeding. So alternate them, get them some hours. The Magnums will be doing the planting for corn, because I don't think there needs to be much power for the planter, which the planter I initially bought for on here when I restarted was a mod planter. It was a Great Plains planter from Custom Modding, and that planter just didn't turn right whenever it was hooked up to tractors. Couldn't turn real sharp with it, so I got rid of it, that mod. So yeah, I got rid of a lot of mods. Now I know I've been saying I was going to do a Greenwich Valley video. I will do one after this. The reason why I'm not at work today is because I asked the doctor if she can, because I asked her, what about work? And then she asked me, do you want to go back tomorrow or do you want to go back the next day? And I told her the next day, so I go back to work tomorrow. The reason why I said that is because I would rather take an extra day off after finally getting my medicine to try to get it all in my system and try to help clear this out more that I've got before I go back to work, because I don't feel like going in there coughing my head off and feeling like absolute shit and whatnot being around meat. So that's one reason why I've told them at work that I really don't feel like throwing the meat or packing the meat into the boxes, because with me coughing as much as I was last week, I didn't want to do that because of the simple fact that really, I don't want that up. Because of the simple fact that I didn't want to, constantly cough and have my hand over my mouth and have to change my little plastic sleeves I'll be wearing. So, yeah. But while he's going, we're going to move on to this quad track. Wait, why is the door open? Okay. F1. Ah, okay. I didn't know you could do that with this tractor. Because this is the Quadtrac mod that is, or this Quadtrac is a mod that's in the mod hub. So, as you can see, we still got that stand of trees there, so I actually have to seed around, or plant around them. So, I'm not in the mood right now to, dang it, my tissues are all the way over there, frick. I'm just not in the mood to cut the trees or anything, so right now, so, but, yeah, probably when I get done with this video, I'll probably take my medicine, the primary medicines, which is the ones I take during the day, rather. My nasal spray and the antibiotic. So, because I have to do one spray in each nostril twice a day for the nasal spray, and then take 2 of the antibiotic pills a day. So, and then see, for the cough syrup, it says I can take it every 4 hours as needed for coughing. I don't really want to do that because I really don't feel like sleeping a lot. So, which I actually slept a lot today. I fully got up and said screw going back to sleep at 7 o'clock this morning. I got up, was playing some Farmington this morning, and then I ended up getting done with that, going and laying down at about 8:30, and so, okay, we got to go up to the top and get that a little bit. So, yeah. And see, I don't know why, it's like ever since I got the newer, updated version of this game, the frames stay low all the time now. Like, I hardly ever see it at 60 or anything. Even looking down, it goes to 31, 30. Look forward, it goes to like 29 and stuff. And then, of course, you look back at the farm, it's 20, 19. I don't know why it does that, but I deal with it. So, but yeah, I'm pretty happy that I got my case clothing and stuff today. Just for that, let's see, just for a hat, toboggan, a beanie, a calendar, a hoodie, and a t-shirt. 5 things. Before shipping was $74. After shipping, it was all around just about 90 bucks, basically. A little over 90. $90 and some change, basically. And so the most expensive thing though was the hoodie. I think the hoodie was like 40 bucks. So, which I'm kind of glad I was still able to get the hoodie, because whenever I looked the next day after I ordered it, or later during the day after I ordered it, it said they were out of stock on the 4Xs. So I was like, damn, am I still gonna get it? So, but luckily I was still able to get it, and it made me happy. So, but yeah. So. Alright, so let's come down here and lower this. There we go. Yeah. Then I'll probably go into this field right across from us next. So, also too, Texar has added dynamic mud into the game as well. As you can see going across the dirt road right there. I don't know if you can tell it or not, but oh, dang this. No, you can't really tell it in that spot, but a lot of the dirt trails like that and stuff actually have dynamic mud. So, and also too, another update for the map is during the spring and summer, water levels, like where he has water levels in the fields, they rise during the spring and summer, and then fall and winter they drown out, if I remember correctly. Since all this shit's been happening with me getting sick and everything, my brain isn't that good at remembering stuff. See, I wonder if it'll show going across through here. No. Oh, shoot. But these trees right here may be cut. Now, I might cut them later on, because in the old save we didn't have those trees right there. So, I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and go down and get this done here, so that way we don't have to worry about it later. So, we'll just kind of do a big U-ey. Now we'll come over here. Damn, that hurts so bad. Come on, get all around the tree. Are you serious? Oh my Lord Jesus, man. I don't know why tree author or map authors think they gotta have so many damn trees on their map. Some people could care less for trees. If you're gonna put trees on a map, put the ones that we can use, that we can actually cut with a cutting machine, not the ones that got them hard ass branches on it that you got to go through and cut by hand. That's annoying as hell. I'm sorry, but that's very, very, very annoying. Alright, so let's get this guy going here. Alright, now we'll skip around. Okay. So what all did he get done? Oh, okay. There's just little sections right here at the power poles. Alright. Since we're going to be doing this around the power poles, I'm going to use controller this time. But probably once we finish this up and I get this tractor moved over to field 116, I'll probably end the video there. Because like I said, I need to take my medicine. And then I'll probably end up doing a Greenwich Valley episode right after this. So, but also too, I think our Ohio Case dealer that's here, I do believe they're going to let us demo a tractor whenever it comes to next year, for whenever we plant corn and everything. So oh, there it goes. Okay, that went better than I thought it was. I figured it'd be like on the trees and get hung up and not go across. So, but that's in a year from now, so I just figured I'd kind of give y'all a little hint here. But yeah, probably more or less whenever it comes wintertime on here and there's nothing really to do, it's probably whenever I start cutting trees and the spots that we don't have trees in the other save, and so get that done. So it'll be a long process, because you got to remember, I don't want to grind a lot. I wish I could just go through and just get rid of them all in an editor thing or something, but I don't have an editor I don't know how to do all that. So yeah. So anyways, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna finish up this little bit in this field, and then like I said, we'll call it a day on here. But so yeah, I mean, I kind of feel good about doing more videos now because I got the storage space, so that way I can do more videos, in one go, instead of like, okay, I got this video done, gotta upload it, so that way I can get it deleted and do another one. 'Cause that's how it was going. That's how it all went down with the Christmas special for ETS and ATS. So, but I think at the time of that one, I actually had enough space to do both videos at the same time, or have them on the hard drive. So the only thing is about my new hard drive is it's got slower RPMs than my 1 terabyte, and so it takes a while, because you know how Steam is whenever you install a new game, it's got to accumulate the disk space. Well, that takes a lot longer with a slower RPM hard drive. So, but when I get my 10 terabyte hard drive that I plan on getting later on, which is going to be about $250 or a little more, that one actually has the same RPM speed as my 1 terabyte, which is 7,500 RPM. The 4 terabyte one is like 5,600 RPM, so it's a good bit slower. So that's the reason why whenever I'm doing, like, whenever I am installing new games and stuff, and I end up playing a game, the game ends up having lag spikes and stuff because of that. And it like I said, it is very, very annoying. So, alright, let's get this last bit. I hire a worker to keep it straight. Even though I got the GPS mod, I don't really want to. That's another reason why I put this up, or put my steering wheel and side panel back on the desk to do with, because of the simple fact that it makes it easier for me to do a GPS mod. So, yeah. Let's check out Helper H here. Yeah, he's doing good. So, alright, now we got a little bit left right there. And then this field is done for the wheat. Now I'm hoping by the time it actually comes time for farmers to start seeding and everything like that, I'll be at that point where I'll be starting to seed as well again on here. So, hoping. I'm not saying I will, but I'm hoping. So, yeah. But my typical amount of days for a year on it, or for each season and seasons on here, is about 12 days. So, on this map I'm doing the 3 extra days because where we got so much more ground to cover and everything like that, and it takes a lot more time to do work in the fields. So, but I'm gonna go along the edge here, and then we'll boogie down there to that edge, and we'll get the edges done real quick, and have a worker take off with it, and we'll be done. Right there's that one quad track. Great. Okay, well, we'll have to do like this and goes to the pole. Because if I would have kept going straight like I was, then the tractor would have went into the pole, and I don't want that. So, alright, we're going to head down to the end here, and maybe we'll get to see the quad track before it heads back up too far. But, yeah, so. But, y'all will probably hear me blab about my sickness and stuff again in the next video for Greenwich Valley. Because I don't know if people that watch my Midwest Horizons watches my Greenwich Valley, or vice versa. The people that watch Greenwich, I don't know if they do watch my Midwest or not. So, I'd just rather kind of have the same kind of update in both than, in just one video. So. But I have noticed since the update, it's more like, the map is more foggy than anything now. Used to, you could actually see a good bit and stuff. So, he's also gone around and changed up some of the buildings that's around the map. So, which is pretty cool. Now, the grain silos we are using are mods. If you have done the Nebraska map mod, you will know these grain silos. So, they, can't remember how much they house. I know it's a lot, but I'd rather have those kind of grain silos than, the base game one. So, because those are more realistic to what farmers use in real life, instead of the base one in the base game. So, yeah. But we're gonna go on the opposite side and have a worker start over there, so that way I don't have to worry about them going the direction we're going and possibly not getting a good bit of the field because of the power poles, which will be very annoying. But so yeah, there are some buildings that he's changed. That's like that one. The little building that's right there, right across the creek right here at Field 19, right where the edge of my cedar is. Yeah, he's changed that little building up right there as well. He's also changed the building up there in the woods that's up there and above the field over here to our right. I'll show you guys here in a second. Do my typical map viewing thing here. Um, but yeah, he's changed this one. So it's an actual shed slash barn. I mean, I haven't been to it yet to see if the door's open, but it's an actual solid object instead of just kind of a rundown hunk of junk, you know. So he's changed that. Um, Trying to see. Those are kind of the same. He has added more random fields in. Random grass fields. Oh wow, I never knew about that track. Oh, that's cool. Wonder how far that goes. Oh, it goes out to right here. Um, Trying to look. Let's see, he's got this extra grass field in here now, which I've actually got it connected to in between there because it actually, you can take this little track right here and it actually goes into the fields right here at 27, 26. So, um, but yeah, he's changed over here too. He got rid of the stacks of hay bales. That was right there. Yeah, here's the little building I was talking about. He's changed it. It's tan now instead of red. Um, he's put a white picket fence all the way up through here now instead of it being drive-throughable. He's also got a farm that that anybody watches this could actually use. Um, it's right here, right beside the shop, or right beside, yeah, the shop. So, um, which seems to be pretty good. I mean, it's got a pretty big shed there, and then a kind of a garage type shed here. Um, and then you got a barn, and you got a little shed here as well. So, something new. And also, too, he's got equipment showing over here as well. So, that's our 4 new planters I bought to take the place of the other planters. He's added more trees over here as well. So, but yeah, see that right there will change um, during the seasons. So, which is kind of cool. But yeah, instead of having my grain silos over here on this part, also too, he's kind of made this more of a hill, as you can see. In the old save, it was more flat. Um, so this grass field that was right here, I basically plowed it into field 73, 77, that big field. And I put the grain silos over here. We got 2 of the big grain silo complexes over here. Um, so, yeah. But I'll get into him after I get done in the video and tidy this field up so that way he's done. Because we are coming up on 15 minutes, I need to kind of cut it. So yeah. And then he's added trees right along through here as well. That's new. So I mean, he's done a lot of modification. He's changed this shed up here. Still got the same little old barn right here. So um, I mean, yeah, he's kind of changed some things up a good bit. So I just figured I'd show you guys some of that before I end of the video. So he's still got the little foundation here for a house and stuff, but other than that, yeah, as you can see though, he's just got a lot more trees in here than before. Some trees are on top of each other, some are not, and like right here, look at that, it's so close together. Some trees are actually within each other. That was close, but so I mean that's the reason why I haven't done it yet. It's because they're more sporadic than anything. Sorry about all that. I'm sorry about how I'm sounding and everything. I honestly shouldn't do it until I should do any videos until I feel a lot better. But but yeah, see, these two are basically almost inside each other. I mean, he's got a lot of them like that. I don't know if he added the tree right here that I'm on right here. These are new. Those are new. These have been in this game. But whenever I tried to do the old save with the season stuff, is whenever I was back here, all the trees around here was gone. There was no trees at all. So I had to do a new save, sadly. And he's put a lot of trees up through here as well. See, it's like he just went through and just place. He didn't put them out, spread. Look at that. See, these two right here together. These two are very close to each other. So I mean, he just sporadically went through and just place. And I hate it whenever a modder or a map maker does that. If he got them spread out a little better, I wouldn't mind it. But he added more trees in this time, so it's something we gotta deal with. But so, anyways, so we'll end it right here with this tiger. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for me in this video. Like I said, finally got seasons for Midwest. So I had to do a new save, and so we got a lot of work to be done. But as you can see, I've already been playing it a good bit since I got the updated version. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I apologize again for how I sound and all the coughing and stuff I've done. I do apologize. I'm hoping not have this stuff much longer. I'm hoping probably another week or two, and then all of it will be gone. But hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, happy farming.